all my dear students. Please subscribe my channel. Good morning, dear students. My name is Rajneesh, and I welcome to you all once again for the online classes on Master J Rajneesh Tyagi. Dear students, as you all know that nowadays we are going for the chapter the Indigo, and this is written by Louis Fischer. Today we are just going to move on for the next paragraph. Here we go. Gandhi decided to go first to Muzaffarpur, and Gandhiji first of all decided to go Muzaffarpur, which was en route to Champaran. En route means on the way, and it was on the route of Champaran to obtain more complete information about conditions that then Shukla was capable of imparting. He accordingly sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani, who Mr. Gandhi sent a telegram to J.B. Kriplani of the Arts College in Muzaffarpur, and J.B. Kriplani was a professor in the Arts College of Muzaffarpur, whom he had seen at Tagore Shantiniketan school. And at the very first time, Mr. Gandhi met with that person to Mr. J.B. Kriplani at the school of Shantiniketan. Shantiniketan was the school of Dr. Rabindranath Tagore, and he met with them. He met with Mr. Kriplani at Shantiniketan school. The train arrived at midnight, and at midnight the train arrived to Muzaffarpur. And what was the date? 15 April 1917. So 15 April 1917, Gandhiji arrived to at the midnight in Muzaffarpur, and Kriplani was waiting at the station with a large body of students. And Mr. Kriplani was already waiting for Mr. Gandhi at the railway station with the large body of their students. Gandhi stayed there for 2 days in the home of Professor Malkani. Gandhi stayed in Muzaffarpur for 2 days at the house of Professor Malkani, teacher in a government school. And Malkani was a teacher in a government school. It was an extraordinary thing in those days, and it was a very biggest thing. It was an extraordinary things in those days because a person, just a common people like me and you, Mr. Gandhi, if he's supposed to stay at the house of government employee, so it was the biggest thing in those days. It was an extraordinary thing. So that's why Gandhi is going to explain to Louis Fisher. Louis, it was an extraordinary things in those days to stay at the house of a government employee, and I was one of them. So Gandhi said to Louis Fisher that it was the biggest thing for me because I was going to stay at the house of a person who is government employee. Gandhi committed for a government professor to harbor a man like me. Harbor means accommodations, facilities of accommodation. किसी को रहना ठहराना अपने घर में. So he was committed to stay with Mr. Malkani at the house of a government employee. In smaller localities, the Indians were afraid to show sympathy for advocates of home rule, and in those days, people did not try to show, and people did not like to show is their sympathy to especially those people who are advocates who belongs to the courts and like all that thing, because they believed in the home rule, and home rule means where the Indian peoples were looking for their own the freedom from the rules and regulations of the Britishers. And just because of that, so it was an extraordinary thing. So in those days that Gandhi stayed with a person who was a government employee and was a teacher of a government school, and he was one of them. So story is right now going to take apart slowly, dear students. And it was the explanation of the day, and please have your participations in the comment boxes also, because very soon you will have to make your own videos also for the explanations in the groups. And I recommend that please pay your full attentions to all the videos, like them, subscribe them, and also give the answers in the comment box. It will be beneficial for all of you. Okay, so please have a great day. Good luck. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.